The mini pick a cards and general messages that I post. Don't have to see you, know I love you. 'Cause the feeling's deep within my heart. Hi Earth Angels, and welcome to episode 10 of the Forever Us series. My name is Vanna, and if you are not sure what the Forever Us series is, it is a collection of 14 episodes dedicated to the storyline, the love story between you and your future spouse, divine love, twin flame, soulmate, whatever you call them. So in today's episode, as you guys see from the title, we will be doing the proposal. The audio may sound a little bit different. Hopefully it's better, and also hopefully this video runs a little bit smoother. I'm trying out some new things, so we're gonna see. That being said, I pulled all your oracles already except for these message cards, which I will be pulling at the end, and the tarot will be shuffled live like usual. So we will see how that works out today. Let me know how you guys feel about the changes down in the comments, and let's go ahead and jump into this reading. So you have 3 piles to choose from today. We are choosing between engagement rings, wedding bands. I don't really know exactly how this works, but they're the couple ones. So 1, 2, 3. As always, close your eyes, take a deep breath, ask spirit which of these 3 piles are for you, and I will see you guys at your reading. Hello, my pile number ones. If you guys chose this image right here, this is your reading. As always, feel free to like, share, comment, and subscribe, as it helps the channel out a whole lot. If you are interested in a personal reading, check the description box down below on how to get one of those. And know that my Instagram always holds mini pick-a cards and general messages that I post almost daily, and that link is also down below. So let's go ahead and jump into your reading. So you guys chose this wedding set right here, which is pretty simple. It's gold and silver. I think it's really cute. It's really elegant. So there could be this element of elegance to the proposal, right? Maybe it's this typical take you out, you know, make you feel really good. And of course, flip the energies. You could be the one proposing. That is totally allowed as well. I'm just going to speak in terms of them proposing to you. But I do see this elegance of taking you out, going on a date or something, just having this really big, extravagant, amazing day that really makes you feel loved, you know, even more loved than you already are. And then it kind of happens out of nowhere. So that's interesting. I heard an older song, I Do Cherish You. I don't remember who it's by, but which I'll put it up here when I do, but they could like older music, or at least 90s era music. And it's just a matter of wanting to take care of each other, really wanting to cherish you. So we're going to pull the oracle cards first and see what wants to come through. So some energies that might come through: Mars energy and Pisces. So you can be a Pisces, they could be a Pisces, they could have that in their chart. Their Mars, your Mars could be in Pisces, their Mars could be in Pisces. These are just some ideas. This does not have to be the case. Mars is very much fighter energy, what I do know, and I just saw 222. So this person can be very big on protection, protecting their person. It's interesting because I'm hearing spiritual protection too, right? So they could be a very spiritual person. That is totally possible. Or there's this element of you guys are almost opposites, right? One person could be very combative almost, right? They have this need, this desire to protect, and they do so through words, through possibly fists as well. Somebody, I heard boxing, so it could be boxing, kickboxing, right? And the other person could just be very spiritually strong, very intuitive, very spiritually driven with this Pisces energy here. So you guys could be complete opposites, right? And that's totally okay. It's like this fire meeting this water energy, and I saw 3, 2, 1. And so your person could be a fire sign. Again, flip the energies if you have to, but it's almost like opposites attract. And I saw 333, and this connection is very spiritually divine. So a lot of people may not understand why this is happening, but you know, it's because it feels right. It's because it's meant to be type of thing. Let's see what else wants to come out. We have love. Yeah, there's some serious love here. That is so interesting because when I pulled these cards specifically, I asked for the message of where will they propose, what are some messages that we can get as to where. And we have love, so this definitely could be a date situation, but there is going to be a lot of love in the connection for sure. Look, differences. I did not look at these cards. I don't know if you guys seen me like in my older videos, but when I used to do these, I got to a point where I wasn't looking at the cards, and I did not look at these cards. So the fact that they're coming out is very interesting, but we have differences, okay? So you guys could have a lot of differences, almost like night and day energy, but even so, there's still a lot of love in the connection. That's very beautiful. We have the fledgling. 444 foundations. The fledgling talks about learning, okay, discovering new things. This is interesting. It could be at a museum, an art museum or something like that. I see we have one more card for this. Meditation. Could be a spa. They could like go out and spoil you, right? Or you guys could even at some point go on some sort of retreat, and this kind of really triggers this need, this fire to propose to you, right? It could be just on a vacation. They propose to you on a vacation. It's interesting because I'm almost hearing like it may happen on a whim for some of you. I don't know why her wrist stuck out to me, but I was getting like floppy energy or something. Like they just like feel it. Like they just feel this passion. They're like, this is it, right? So they've been holding on to the ring for a long time. They weren't really sure if it was ever going to happen, if ever, the right time was ever going to come, and then the right time just hits. This might be the type of person who holds the ring on them all the time, right? Once they get the ring, they're just holding it. I'm seeing so many angel numbers. I just saw 555. There's some sort of change that happens between your guys' connection that makes them feel way stronger for you, more, you know, than they already felt strongly for you, but it just really elevates that, and that triggers them to want to propose, which leads me to my next set of oracle cards. And I asked, what prompted this moment to be the right time? Why did they propose at this moment versus any of the other times that they possibly could have? We have grounding. Yeah, you guys, I feel like this could very much be you guys go on a vacation together, so you get away from drama, because there's so many differences, and there's so many, there could be challenges in your guys' connections due to family or anything around you, you know? And so you guys get away and you have the chance to ground. There's a heart right here that's looking at me. You have the chance to ground yourselves. You have the chance to just be alone, to be together, to be able to figure out, you know, what it is that you guys are wanting out of this connection. And through this time of connecting together and not having outside distractions, you guys allow yourselves to, and I saw 717. I have to say that for somebody. That's a number that's been there for somebody, but you guys are really able to just to connect and to feel the love, and that triggers you or your person, again, whoever proposes, to propose, right? We have cleanse. Yeah, it's this cleanse energy. You guys are able to get away, and you just get this spiritual cleanse, this romantic cleanse, this personal cleanse. There's like, you guys are constantly, this is very strong twin flame energy where you're constantly growing, constantly changing, constantly evolving. There's just constant just flourish energy, right? You guys are constantly changing, which is good for all relationships too. It doesn't have to be a twin flame if that doesn't resonate, but there is just this element here that feels very spiritual, that feels very soul bonded. Like you guys were meant to connect in this lifetime. We have knowledge. Yeah, when you guys, wherever it is that you go, you guys gain some sort of wisdom. And I'm looking at the lights, and I just heard the Tangle song, At Last I See the Lights. I hear that song so often through these love readings. So that resonates with somebody, right? Something about just connecting to each other. I heard culture. So you guys could be connecting to each other's cultures, learning about a new culture. You know, of course it's going to go, however, everything's going to be different for everybody. So remember, this is for fun and it's a general reading. So please only take what resonates and leave the rest. But I do just feel this strong spiritual bond. And for some of you guys, it could be happening at night. I'm seeing so many stars, so especially where you're able to see the night sky. Maybe you guys connect through the stars, through the moon. Again, very, very spiritual energy here. So let's get some other messages with the tarot. We have the Four of Wands. Yeah, this is definitely, even if the proposal seems a little bit impulsive, Your guys' relationship is set on a very strong foundation. I see you guys, there could be, if there's conflicts, I see you guys wanting to get therapy. I see you guys wanting to do whatever it takes to make it work. I'm sensing that strongly. We have the Seven of Wands in the reverse. Yeah, you guys don't want to fight with each other. You guys don't want to be combative. I feel like because there's so many differences that could definitely show. I feel like both of you guys have big personalities and very big emotions, right? And so you guys explore them or express yourselves differently. And so it's really key that you guys use outside sources, use different techniques to make sure that you guys aren't stepping over each other. But I feel like you guys are going to work on that anyway. You guys really want to make this work. For the Fool, okay, this is about newness. You guys are constantly bringing in new energy for each other. And that's why, you know, they have, again, that impulsive, the fledgling, the Fool, this need to just, I'm just going to do it now. Now's the time, right? Like, they didn't even fully plan it, but they're like, the day went so well. Everything just seemed to pan out perfectly. I have to. This is the one I'm going to spend the rest of my life with, and I cannot keep being scared. I have to just do it. I'm seeing the flower in his hand, too, that he's, like, cradling this flower, and it's almost like your person cherishes you. Just, I do cherish you. Okay, they want to cradle you. They see you as this joy. And I'm thinking of the Tangled scene where, you know, it's all the lights and Flynn Rider is literally looking at Rapunzel like this, that I actually do have feelings for her. Like, I want to change for her, right? I want things to be different. So it's like you guys have this movie like moment, this movie like relationship where it's like ups, downs. You guys are fighting sometimes over petty things, and then you guys have to bring yourselves back and you're like, we need to fix this for each other because we don't want things to fall through. We have the Devil in reverse. Yeah, 1 2 3 4. I heard temptation. I got like a whole image, like your person or you, again depending on the energy, but your person wants to change, not specifically change themselves entirely, but there could be a sense of a player energy in the past, and that it was, I don't need anybody else, all people are gonna hurt me type thing, but they see you, they sense you, and they want you. There's this desire to be with somebody that is genuine. It's interesting, I'm looking at the people in the back with chains, so they're trying to free themselves too of, and this is you as well. I feel like you guys, before you get to this moment, really start to see both of each other's inner demons. You really are going to know your person before something happens. I sense that it's just something about your guys' connection becomes very open. We have the Eight of Swords in the reverse. Yeah, you guys are going to be releasing yourselves from these blockages. And I feel like marriage for both of you is going to be a huge step. You guys both could have been through a lot of pain, and marriage is a hard concept, right? To think that somebody can love you, and A, you're deserving of that love, but also B, that they're not going to hurt you. They don't want to hurt you. They don't want to use you. And I feel like this is a both type of thing. So to commit to someone, this is something that's going to really, really change the dynamic of the relationship, because one person is going to think that the person who was a player, they're going to realize like, oh, they're serious about me. And the other person is going to, like, the person who was the player in the past is going to be like, this is me wanting to change. You know, I really want to change, and I want to change for the better. Something tells me that the way you're treating me isn't genuine to how you actually feel. Yeah, so your person could be a little bit cold. You could be a little bit cold, either way, right? There's some sort of energy of, I heard coy. They want to play hard to get. And take these messages. Some of these messages may be for now, for the present. Some of them could be regarding this proposal, but they could be acting very shifty, very fidgety during the day. It's just about, like, you could see this mask on them, or vice versa, and somebody wants to know the truth. Your laugh is infectious, a lot of fun. Yeah, it's like you guys just bring a lot of joy into each other's life, and you guys are really gonna enjoy, like I said, you're gonna enjoy the day before this proposal happens. Can we take some time to ourselves, please? Yes, this is about you guys taking a trip, going on a vacation where it's just you and them. getting away from everything else, and it's just the primary focus is you two and y'all's connection. This trip is going to change the outcome of your lives for real, like entirely. Let's get one more. Have you eaten today? Yeah, there's a lot of worry, and that's interesting because I'm putting this over the devil and the Eight of Swords in the reverse. The fact that this flew out too, right? First off, if you guys haven't eaten today, eat, right? But there's could be an element of somebody stressing out, somebody feeling overwhelmed, so they're not taking care of themselves entirely. So their person is worried about them and wanting to make sure they're being taken care of. So there's going to be a lot of checking up on that person and just making sure that they're feeling okay. But that is what I have for you guys, my lovelies. Hopefully this resonated. Let me know down below, and I will see you guys at the next reading. Bye, my earth angels. Hi, my pile number 2s. If you guys chose this wedding band set with this beautiful red thing that it's on, this is your reading. As always, feel free to like, share, comment, and subscribe, as it helps the channel out a whole lot. If you would like a personal reading, check the description box down below on how to get one of those. And also know that I post almost daily on my Instagram, which is also linked in the description box down below. And let's get into your reading. I want to start off by saying that this is a general reading, so of course take what resonates, leave the rest, but we're gonna just have pretty much a fun time, which is always exciting. It's always exciting. You guys are the only ring set that actually had just like a singular jewel, diamond, whatever. Listen, I don't know nothing about jewelry, okay? I wear these chokers, and I just found this necklace that I'm pretty sure my nana got me forever ago, so I don't know the terminology, all right? But you guys did choose the only one that one ring has a big gem on it. It sounds so silly when I'm talking about it. So this could be giving more of a traditional style of ring. So they could be more of a tradition. I cannot talk right now. No, I can't. A more of a traditional person, right? And you could be too. That could be the dynamic of your relationship. It's just more traditional. You guys want, if you guys are in a heterosexual relationship, because you guys could not be, but the more masculine energy to propose to the feminine energy, and you know, want that family dynamic where one person stays home, the other person works. It's totally okay. And if that's not you, that's also totally okay. Remember, general reading, take what resonates, leave what the hell doesn't. But I am sensing that you guys have a very traditional vibe where everything kind of just works out. You guys seem like the couple that should be together. You guys fit this picture perfect image, even if things aren't picture perfect. This is not to put any pressure on you and your loved one, okay? This is just what people see, you know, what people could be seeing and sensing when they look at you guys. But I am just getting this energy of, it's like a very destined union, and I just saw 333 when I said that, and you guys chose pile number 2. So really, like, 2 of cups is what's coming into mind, this destined union. You guys are like the yin and yang to each other. You guys just match so perfectly and balance each other out so perfectly. It's like you guys are the same but different is what I'm hearing. So let's see, with your oracle cards, we have Venus, love, wealth, prosperity, okay? So this could be something about you guys wanting financial, like wanting to be financially stable, maybe even wanting more, which there's nothing wrong with that, right? You guys want richness and love, richness in life. And you guys accept and really treasure the finer things in life. I'm also seeing Capricorn, okay? So you could be a Capricorn, they could be a Capricorn, somebody's Venus could be in Capricorn. But this is also just energy of you guys as a whole, I do sense too. And I'm feeling this like, I keep hearing stability, so this grounded energy. And Capricorn is earth, so it does talk about wanting things to be solid. And it's interesting because this card is the number 10, the end of the counting cycle. 10, the number 10 is what I was thinking about, and talking about 10 of Pentacles. I'm so sorry, I'm a little bit spacey right now, I don't know what's going on. The 10 of Pentacles, and how it's about providing stability and having not only just stability with family, but, or with the finances, but family, with love, with the home, with work, you know, literally everything just balanced. So let's get into some other cards. So when I pulled these specific cards right here, I was asking the question where would they propose? Give us some ideas as to where they could propose. Wishing well, so it could be somewhere out in nature. You guys could really enjoy the outdoors. I'm seeing earth energy. Venus talks about also what you value, which makes sense, talking about the finances and stuff, but also value your values, very traditional values like I was talking about to begin with. So yes, you guys, this could also be a connection that you've been wishing for. Some of you guys could have been the type of person, and of course change the energies if you have to, but growing up you planned your wedding, right? You planned your dream wedding, your dream proposal, like you were hopeless romantic and you had all these ideas of the things that you wanted your life to be like, and it's almost like a wish come true, a wish fulfillment. Why is it so hard for me to talk right now? Some of you guys may have a lisp or some it may be hard to communicate, which is fine. It's just I'm struggling in this pile for a moment. Honesty. Things are going to be very honest. Honesty. So this is definitely going to be in a place where you guys are being vulnerable with each other. They're going to be the type of person, if they're the one proposing or you, whoever is proposing is going to get down on one knee and they're really going to pour their heart out and just be vulnerable and let you know why they're proposing to you. Again, vice versa. I am just going to talk now in this person of me proposing to you. Your person proposing to you. But I do see this just very vulnerable energy, and it's interesting because right now we have earth, fire, we have more fire, high priestess of fire. Some of you guys really could connect to the fire energy. You could be a fire sign, have that in your chart, or vice versa. They could, or you guys could just work with fire. That's interesting. I saw when they make the glass making, so somebody could be a glass maker. That is really a vivid image that just came into my mind, so that could be for somebody. But either way, high priestess of fire, you have this fiery energy surrounding you guys. Your relationship is very passionate. I also just heard fire bringing, I think that's Avatar, but also fire dancing. So you guys could go to some sort of event where there is fire dancing or something like that. I really see some sort of celebration. You guys are at some celebration or some sort of event. The color red could be significant as well. And then we have forbidden. So your love could almost be forbidden, right? Like you guys were told this marriage could, or proposal could be forbidden. Like you guys did not get the blessing, or somebody doesn't want this to happen. Maybe there is some sort of financial dynamic between you and your partner, right? Where one's family could have a lot of money and the other family could come from not a lot of money, but you guys are so similar emotionally and spiritually, you're connected, that it's almost like you guys don't want to care, but people are trying to make you care. So this connection could almost seem forbidden, but you guys are making it happen, right? Also, another thing about the proposals, you guys could be proposing in a place that maybe a lot of forbidden things happened, or something with a lot of history. I'm hearing something with a lot of energy surrounding it, really heavy energy. It could even be something very sentimental to one of you guys. So then we're going to get into the last set of oracle cards that I pulled. And when I was pulling these cards, I was asking the question, what prompted this moment in time? Why specifically at this moment did you get proposed to? So we have song. So somebody could have proposed through a song, or maybe your guys' favorite song came on and it reminded them, you know, just how much they love you. They want to dedicate a song to you. Something about musical, this connection. I'm seeing the bird too. So you guys could be out in nature and it just reminds them of your guys' connection. We have forgiveness. There's so much bird energy here. So you guys could be bird watching, could love bird watching, could own birds. Or you guys' relationship is just a symbolism of freedom. Like if this is something that is forbidden, this proposal, it could be like breaking cycles, breaking generational curses. Forgiveness too, things becoming free. Right, forgiving each other. Maybe this connection, it ended up happening that somebody did something that wasn't super grand to the other person, but you guys have been healing it, and you know, it's about forgiveness. This proposal opens up a door of forgiveness because you do realize this is somebody you truly want to be with. It's almost like I have this like bubble in my throat, or this struggle to communicate, and it's like your person may have a struggle to communicate, or you might, right? There's something about communication that might be a little bit difficult in this connection. And so maybe they don't know any other way to show their love to you but to just propose and make it shown, like, this is what I want. We have sovereignty, right? You build them up, you make them feel good about themselves, you make them feel like a leader, and they see you as a leader. They see you as somebody who is worth fighting for, worth giving everything up for, right? And again, with the statue energy, you guys could be in something that's monumental or historical. There's a lot of history there when this proposal happens. And then we have adventure. They're ready to go on this adventure with you. This is really what prompted them to propose to you, because they're ready to take this adventure of life. They're ready to see where things go. They're no longer afraid of the next step, of what's to happen. They just want to go for it, and they want to go for it with you. And it's making them excited. There's a lot of excitement here, a lot of passion, a lot of really, like, I feel like these emotions are intense with this connection, like extremely intense. So let's see what else comes out. We have the King of Cups in the reverse. This came out reversed. A part of me wanted to pull it upright, but it did come out reversed. So we'll see how it reads. It's like this person wants to give their all to you. They really do. They want to be able to be vulnerable, to connect to you truly on a deeper level. They really, really want that, but they're struggling. There's this struggle, and this person may constantly struggle with emotions, right? They may be somebody who was taught who was taught to not show, you know, when you're feeling upset, when you're feeling love, don't show that, you know. This is not something that you show. Showing this is a sign of weakness. Again, they could have grown up in traditional values, even toxic traditional ones, you know, ones that were here for a long time that should have been broken a long time ago. And so they're still learning to break those cycles, and it's like you help them break those cycles, but it also takes taking a chance to be able to, you know, be open to healing that. We have the Four of Cups in the reverse. This person would be stewing on this for a long time. Like, I mean, really, really considering this, really thinking on it. And the universe, when this thought comes to them of asking you to marry them, it's like this is going to be on their mind from that moment forward, you know, like when it is like brought up, it's just they're not going to be able to stop thinking about it. We have the Justice in reverse, right? Things may seem a little bit unfair, or even like when this proposal happens, I wonder if the connection is going to be at a rocky place. So it's going to be almost like an awkward time. Like they propose to you and you're kind of like, we literally haven't talked in like a week, but yes. All right. Or you're just kind of like, what? Some of you guys may even like decline them at first, right? And you're like, this is not the right time. This isn't how we should go about things. Like, we need to figure some things out first. So of course, take what resonates. You guys will know when it happens. Don't, you know, dwell on it too much. This is for fun. But yeah, I feel like it could even be at an awkward time, right? Where things just aren't seeming very fair in life too. It could be like financially you guys are in a dark spot, or even just like something about things aren't completely right. Things are in a bad spot, and it's like the universe has been unfair to you, but somehow they bring in this moment, and it's just like, wow, that's interesting. We got the Six of Wands. So you're going to feel on top of the world, right? People are going to notice this glow about you. When it comes to this, you know, this situation, they're going to notice this glow about you as well, right? They're going to see you succeeding, and they want to be a part of that. They don't want you to leave them almost, right? Or to become successful, to be working on yourself, become successful, and forget about them, because they do love you. They do care about you. And though they want you to succeed, they just don't want you to succeed and say bye. We have the Ten of Cups. So I do see that. And oh, that's interesting. Some of you guys could be married to somebody else. Yep, that could be why it's forbidden. That could be why all these things are coming out in the reverse, right? This justice card could signal a divorce. It could be like the situation is just not ideal, but you guys want to spend your lives together, right? So you got to go through the divorce, or you guys got to go through this situation because there is genuine love here. Again, this situation is going to be different for everybody, but I do see that this is a divine connection. Look, we have the Two of Wands. A choice has been made, and it's to choose this love. This love. We have the angel vibe in the background of literally a wedding dress. These two couples this couple who looks like they just got married, you know? So divinely, this is meant to happen, and it's not something that I feel like either of you guys should judge yourselves for. You know, as long as you guys are going about it from the trueness of your heart, life happens, things happen, and things have a change of course. So it's not really something that you guys need to dread. Love is love. I hate when you talk down about yourself. This person wants to build you up. For some of you guys, you could be in a connection that's not, or they could, you know, again, energies can be flipped, but somebody could be in a connection beforehand that's not very ideal, you know, has a lot of doubt, you know, that you have a lot of self-doubt, right? And they just want to bring you up. Why do you build me up? Buttercup, baby, just help me now. They don't want that. You're an inspiration, yeah. Like I said, they see you in this light. They see you in this light, and they just want to be a part of that. Never be afraid to be vulnerable with me, yeah. They want you to be honest with them. They feel like they can be honest with you. There's a lot of honesty in this connection between each other. And let's pull one more message. We work better when we work together, yeah. For those of you who I said you guys could be in a dark place, they just realize that you guys just connect on a better level when you guys are in a good place, obviously, right? Life seems to work better when they're with you. I just heard that song, I like me better when I'm with you, because you guys just seem to mesh well, right? It's like,
when I'm good, I'm very good, but when I'm bad, I'm better.
when I'm bad, right? So it's like you rub each other in ways that like tick each other off, but you also rub each other in ways that make you feel really good. Take that as you may. I'm not, you know, no judgment with me. Pleasure is allowed. But I think the proposal, the reason why it wasn't full proposal message for you guys is just because there's so many different energies here. And either way, I feel like it's going to be almost, your connection with this person is going to be a bit of a roller coaster, but the love, I really truly feel like the love will outweigh the all. So I don't want this to stress you out or worry you. But this is what I have for you guys, my pile number 2s. Thank you so much for being here with me today. And I will see you guys next time. See you later, Earth Angels. Hello, my pile number 3s. If you guys chose this image right here, this is your reading. As always, feel free to like, share, comment, and subscribe. It helps the channel out a lot. Check the description box down below if you would like a personal reading. And check the description box down below as well if you're interested in my Instagram, which I post almost daily, 4 times a week. And let's go ahead and get into this reading. So we are talking about proposals, and this is the image you chose. So immediately what stood out to me is the bands itself and how both have the gold and silver in the same direction. So the gold on the outside, the silver on the inside, which is matching both, because you know sometimes people are like, oh, I'm a gold person and oh, I'm a silver person. Like, no, you got both. I love how both of them almost flip the energy a little bit. So even though one of the rings has still designs on the inside, this one particularly right here, I feel like the design on the inside is a lot simpler. And in my mind, that reads as kind of being able to easily swap energy. So I don't know if you guys could be a same-sex couple or not, but it could be something too where you guys bicker a little bit or play bicker about, I'm gonna propose to you, no, I'm gonna propose to you, I want to propose to you, no, I want to propose to you, right? Type of thing. Like, you guys go against the norms. Your relationship is very interchangeable. You guys work together for sure. It's not like one dynamic does one thing and the other dynamic does another. I really feel like this is a team effort with you guys, and I think that's very, very beautiful. So see, with your tarot cards, we have earth energy, so you could be an earth sign, they could be an earth sign, or there's just a lot of earth energy in the connection, right? This connection is very grounding, very mature, I feel. And then there's Aquarius, which is air energy. A lot of knowledge. You can be an Aquarius, they can be an Aquarius, it could be heavily in your charts, but there's just something about your guys' connection that's very, you guys are very wise, very mature. Could be mature for your ages. You know, I saw 321 when I said that. So, you know, you guys could be young people, but you're just very mature. Maybe you had to grow up really quickly. That's interesting because I'm looking at the two faces and I heard seeing both sides of the situation. So you're very understanding. You and your person both are very understanding, not only of each other, but I feel like of the world around you guys. You're willing to explore new things because it opens up that door to learning, right? I feel like you guys probably love knowledge as well. When I specifically shuffled for these cards right here, I asked the question, where are you going to get married? What are some signs that this could be the time? We have choices here, and I do want to say, remember that this is a general reading and it's just for fun, so always take what resonates and leave the rest, but we have choices here. So I feel like it's going to be at a major point in your guys' life where you're going to have to make a very heavy decision, and that decision could be, of course, the next step, but I feel like you might also just have some sort of heavy choice in your life. This, for some of you guys, this proposal could be military based or something like that, where you guys do want a serious wedding, right? And you want one eventually, but it may not be able to happen right here, right now. I'm getting that message for some of you. High Priestess of Earth, a lot of earth energy, right? This could be, marriage could be more of a rational decision. So you guys could get married at a courthouse before an actual wedding or something like that. You know, I feel like for a lot of you guys could be getting proposed to, not because they don't love you. Like, I sense more, and of course, flip the energies if you have to, but I sense more that you guys choose to get married, maybe fight for financial reasons, for security reasons, just because you guys want to make sure everything's taken care of before you have a wedding. If you even want a wedding. Some of you guys may not even want a wedding, and that's perfectly fine. We have movement, yeah, something about moving, right? So legally you guys could have to get married, and I'm hearing military again. So for some of you guys, it could be a military related thing where you guys are kind of getting married because you have to, almost. It's almost like a necessity, right? It needs to happen so that you guys can stay together, so that certain situations can be taken care of. And growth, this talks about healing. I wonder if you may, and this is, none of this is ever to be said to scare anybody, so forgive me if that's what's happening. It's not, but messages are going to come through, and on my channel I will always say the messages. But, and that's interesting because that kind of looks, that's what it reminded me of a vulture, but some sort of death could happen, and maybe that spooks you guys because you know, you have that realization that we never know what's gonna happen. Or, you know, you guys get married in a sense because it's a time of healing. There's some sort of grief, and there wants to be some happiness that's brought into the connection, right? So there's a lot of thought behind this, and I feel like I'm feeling a very mature and grounded energy that this proposal, when it happens, and it's kind of going to go into this next question, what prompted this moment to be the right moment to propose? Because it almost needed to be. There was no other time for it to really feel as impactful as, you know, it does in this moment. We have leadership. Yeah, somebody could be taking on a leadership role. Again, really strongly feeling military for some of you guys, right? There's some elevation in position, and you guys have to get married if you even want to be able to see each other, if you want to be together. So the relationship could move very, very quickly. I'm seeing the number 8, so that's talking, and I'm thinking of the 8 of Wands. So things could be going very fast paced. Simplicity, right? Wanting to live a more simple life. Things could be a little bit chaotic, and maybe marriage is the only way to get away from it. Some of you guys are trying to get away from a situation that's less than ideal, and marriage is really the only way to get out of that situation. I feel like for a lot of you guys, it's again because you have to, not because you don't love each other. It's just really what you have to do in this moment to be able to get the things that you want, which is your person, which is your life with your person. We have meditate. Yeah, another area of needing to calm. Literally, this is something that was thought upon. And I really feel like this is a mature decision that you both are coming together to agree upon. Like, I do want this. And marriage is happening with a lot of thought behind it. This proposal is happening with a lot of thought behind it. Let's look at your tarot and see what else wants to come through. We have the Three of Coins. Yeah, this, for some of you guys, this is very financially based, right? You guys just kind of have to, in order to get, I don't know all the technical, I really don't know I'm so sorry. I'm not well versed in marriage and relationship status and how that can affect finances. I do apologize, but I do see that it could be a financial situation. It's interesting though, because this being a genie, I'm getting this as the universe is almost helping you guys, that they propose this idea to help you guys and to help your guys' connection. My face is very itchy on this side right now, and I don't know why. Yeah, Two of Coins in the reverse. Two of Pentacles in the reverse. There's some sort of financial imbalance for sure. The fact that the two coins that came out is Earth. There's a lot of Earth energy. It's a lot of Pentacle energy. So financially, I feel like this is just the best decision at the time that you both agreed upon. Like, this is what we need. And I saw 1111, right? It's like a universal blessing that they prompt this idea in either one of your heads or both of your guys' head. That'd be cute. It's interesting because I just got a thought for some of you guys, or maybe this is just one person, but you and your person almost have a dream, and it's like you wake up and you're telling the dream, and it's like, I had this dream, and they're like, what the fuck? Like, I had the same dream, or like, I literally just had the same thought, you know, like, so we're gonna get married, and it's like, yeah, I guess we're getting married, you know, like, it's like you guys get planted this same idea at the same time, and it's the universe bringing your boats in, right? It's your spiritual teams helping you out. You have the Death in the reverse. I'm hearing prompt some sort of change. The Sun in the reverse. So for some of you guys, and what's sticking out to me is the child. Your inner child, it may not be super excited about this, and maybe that's why that message kept coming in. For some of you guys, this is probably not the most romantic, daydreamy situation that you guys have, you know, wished for. Like, you didn't want this to happen this way. The universe is saying that in some way, shape, or form, you guys will find a way to heal your inner child, make this situation, you know, the best that it can be. Because for some of you guys, this may be a situation where you just can't help it. Like, it has to happen. We have the Page of Swords in the reverse. Okay, do you want to come upright? Or whatever, upright. We'll just take it upright. The Page of Swords. I feel like I just heard the, if you wish upon a star, things will happen. If your dreams come true. I don't know, something like that. But him reaching for this butterfly, reaching for a change, reaching for something new, reaching for transformation. This is definitely going to transform your relationship a lot. For, again, more Earth energy, this is definitely highlighting the fact that financially you guys could be struggling, or your person could be struggling for somebody. This could be a international relationship, right? And you guys kind of have to get married just to bring them over, or vice versa, right? You guys have to get married so that you can literally actually be together, because it's just, you guys are at a distance from each other. Again, this marriage, this proposal seems a lot more logical, but it's something that you both agree upon. Even if it's not the most ideal situation for some, you guys just decide to follow through with it because that it feels right, and then things kind of will pan out later on in the future. They aren't the one for you. I need you to realize it's always been me. So for some of you guys, it could be a third party situation. You guys are getting married to get, like I said, to get out of a situation, to get away from somebody. Some of you guys may have some planned marriage by your parents or something like that, and you guys just decide to get hitched so that you can't marry somebody else because too late, got a ring on my finger already. And maybe this is a message for some of you guys right now. Yeah, for some of you guys, this could be messages right now in this current energy. I'll never be enough for you, right? They don't feel like they're enough for you. They don't feel like they're good enough for you. And if you guys have been wondering why you guys are apart, this could be why. It could hold you on a high pedestal as well. We work better when we're together. Okay, so yeah, they do like themselves better when they're with you. Yeah, they don't want to see you with anybody else. And I feel like it could be vice versa, but there's a little bit of, it's almost like you and your person tend to think more logically, or what seems more logical than with your heart. And this is why there's almost this tug of war, right? Maybe financially being with this person, not the brightest idea, right? They're not really excelling, whatever. So there's somebody else that makes more sense. But your heart wants this person, right? Your heart wants your future spouse. And it's like this little bit of a battle. So you guys are constantly going through this back and forth on, I want you, but do you want me? I know it doesn't make sense, but can we make this work? You know, and I want to make it work, but it just doesn't seem right. Yeah. You always see the positive in life. And that's interesting because when I said that, I saw, have you eaten today? I always see the positive in life. I will never understand how you're able to nurture the parts of me I so deeply wish would vanish, but thank you. Yeah, this person could have low self-esteem, or it could be you, vice versa, or it could be both of you, right? You guys, this could be an energy you both share. But you are able to see the light in this person and bring out something in them that others aren't able to. And it's because of how you guys connect, right? You love, and you love deeply. And I feel like it's vice versa. You guys love each other so deeply. And even though your whole relationship doesn't really make total sense, it works. And that's the most important thing, is that you guys love each other and it works, and that it just feels right, you know? That is what I have for you guys, my pile number 3s. I hope this made sense. Do feel free to let me know down in the comments below, and I will see you guys at the next reading. Bye, Earth Angels.